When I'm left to my own devices, I am an overpacker for sure. But I'm not even just an overpacker. I'm someone who brings too many clothes and then doesn't wear half of them, but still doesn't have enough of what I actually need. But now I have a packing system, and when I use it, I only pack the absolute minimum of what I need. And I also have every single one of my outfits planned out for my trip. So it saves me time picking out outfits when I'm actually away and just makes the whole dressing process much easier. So I'm gonna break down step by step my system of how I don't overpack, and I'm just gonna do the clothes this time. I'm gonna do toiletries and other things in another video. Step 1, write out your itinerary. If you already have an itinerary that's written up and printed for you, then awesome. Much easier for you. If you don't, write out your itinerary and break it down day by day and also by what activities you're going to be doing. So even if you're not really sure exactly what you'll be doing, just map out the general type of activity that you'll be doing during the day and during the evenings, even if you're just lounging on the beach. Step 2 is to determine the type of outfits that you're going to need. So now that you have your itinerary written out, you can go through it and figure out which type of outfits you're gonna need for each part of your day. Personally, I like to break mine down into categories. So the type of categories that I'll use kind of depend on the trip, but generally speaking, I'll break it down into 6 different categories. First one is casual, so obviously this is clothing that you're just gonna be wearing during the day if you're walking around and exploring, something comfy. Nice casual, so this is if you're going to a nice lunch during the day or if you're going to a more casual dinner. But nice evening, this is for if you're going to a nice dinner or if you have, like, you're going to a lounge or something and you want to be dressed up. Going out, obviously these are the type of clothes that you wear if you're going to the bar or going to a club. Beachwear, these are for your lounging days or your days by the pool. And travel clothes, so obviously you're gonna need some comfy clothes for when you're traveling on the plane or on the train or whatever. Step 3 is to tally up your outfit categories. So now that you've fleshed out what kind of outfits that you need, tally them up so you know exactly how many casual outfits, how many nice outfits, how many this and that you'll need, so that you have a breakdown that you can refer to. The reason I'm telling you this is that it's going to ultimately help you plan your outfits out quicker, and will also help you kind of mix and match your pieces. Step 4 is to take note of the weather. About 1 or 2 days before you go, take a look at the weather forecast and try to get into as much detail as possible. See if there's going to be rain forecasted or if it's going to be a particularly hot day, and make note of the weather for each day on your itinerary. You'll need to take this into account obviously when you're planning your outfits. Step 5, choose some key pieces. So by choosing some key pieces, this will help you to have a base to start creating your outfits with. They're essentially the building blocks of your outfits. Here are some great key pieces for traveling. Black jeans, awesome. They can be worn during the day when you're just being casual, or you can wear them out at night or to a club. They can literally go either way depending on your shoes and your top. A good chambray shirt can be worn on its own with a skirt, or it can be layered over something if you need a little extra to keep you warm. I think leather leggings are brilliant for travel because if you get the right ones, they can be stretchy, they can be warm, they can be comfy, but then obviously they can also be dressed up and look really great for a night out or a nice dinner. A staple black dress or a skirt can be worn with anything, and again, it can be dressed down or it can be dressed up. And a crisp white shirt always looks really put together and really nice, so you can wear it during the day or you can wear it out in the evening. Obviously white matches with everything, so you can mix and match it. Step 6 is to create your outfits. So start mixing your key pieces with a couple of other mix and match pieces and start creating your outfits. Put them on the floor, lay them out so that you can see them, and mix them with your accessories, and also make sure you put your shoes too. When you're choosing shoes for your outfits, try to stick with only bringing 2 to 3 pairs of shoes with you. So go for one comfy pair, like a pair of Converses, something that's kind of in between dressy and nice, so good for a nice lunch, but maybe not dressy enough for dinner, and also a dressy pair for if you want to go out to dinner or just go out to a bar. And then if you're going on a beach holiday, obviously you're gonna wanna bring some beachy sandals that you can wear around the pool and on the beach. As you put together your outfits and lay them out on the floor, take a photo of each outfit. This is really important. Take a photo on your phone. That way you don't have to worry about remembering which pieces go with what when you're trying to get dressed when you're away. Step 7, pack your undergarments and your pajamas. As a rule, stick to 1 pair of underwear for every day that you're going, and only bring about 1 or 2 bras per week that you'll be away. Try to go with neutral colored ones so they can be worn with anything. And when you're laying your outfits out, make note of which ones you're gonna need socks for, and only bring the amount of socks that you'll need for each outfit. In terms of pajamas, bring 1 or 2 options. Don't worry about looking good. I mean, obviously they're pajamas, so you're just sleeping in them, and don't waste room in your bag. And as a rule of thumb for bathing suits, you really only need to bring one for every 2 days that you're gonna need a bathing suit. So don't go overboard with packing a million different bathing suits. The same goes for your cover-ups. Don't go crazy with them. No one really cares when you're out on the beach what you look like, but feel free to bring a hat because you know me, I love my hats. Okay, so we've laid out every single outfit and you know exactly what you're gonna be wearing. Don't be tempted to pack anything extra. I know it seems like you are probably bringing nothing compared to what you usually bring, but don't be tempted to throw in a couple extra outfits. It completely defeats the purpose, and to be honest, you've planned and you won't need them. The only thing I will suggest is if you're going someplace that you think it's gonna be chillier in the evenings, feel free to take another cardigan or sweater, something to keep you warm. Step 8 is to mark on your itinerary which outfits are going to be worn on which days. That way you don't have to remember, you can just have it all written down, bring the copy of your itinerary with you, and it makes getting ready in the morning so much easier and so much quicker when you're away. This system takes a little bit of extra planning, but just taking that little bit of extra time before you pack is gonna make your life a bajillion times easier when you're packing and also when you're away. You don't have to sit there for 20 minutes trying to figure out what to wear and then be stuck at the end of your holiday with absolutely nothing that you haven't worn yet. So I hope this helps you out when you're packing for your next holiday so that you don't overpack and only bring exactly what you need. I'm going to be doing, like I said, another video where I'll talk about how to not overpack your toiletries. Keep an eye out for that, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new travel tip videos every Thursday around 3 o'clock London time. So if you subscribe, you won't miss them. Also, let me know down in the comments, are you an overpacker or an underpacker? I think everyone's either one or the other. Write your confession down in the comments and let's see. I'm really curious to see how you guys split. So just let me know in the comments below, are you an overpacker or an underpacker? Thanks for watching!
If you're coming to London for the first time, I have 10 important tips you should know before you get here.
Save yourself a little bit of embarrassment.
And make things easier.